Ξεκίνεται στο γήπεδο, πλησιάζει την περιοχή και...
Κατέβασε και εσύ το Beton Alpha app και μην χάσεις ούτε ένα γκολ. Beton Alpha. Ανεβήκαμε κατηγορία.
I was waiting for the silence. Welcome to No Stel'S, powered by Bet on Alpha. Now, as you guys are fully aware, I never do pre-match shows. I never do anything to preview games. Last time I did it, we lost 3-0 to Olympiacos. So as I said, I'm never going to do it again. But this is a little bit different to what you guys are used to, because the past few days have hit hard. They've hit hard. Like, for not just me, but for every supporter, everyone involved at the club, from the coaching staff to the players, everyone. The people that matter. That's who it's hit hard with most. Fans of the club who work for the club. It's hit them hard. And the thing is, this isn't me being philosophical or me trying to be some kind of spokesperson for Omonia supporters. I'm not trying to do that. But I think sometimes it's quite easy to lose focus and lose sight of what is important, right? You might wake up in the morning, you know, your electric toothbrush ain't working, you forgot to charge it, your kettle's broken, your next door neighbor their dog keeps shitting on your fucking drive. You just get pissed off about little things that don't really matter. And I think as supporters, as much as we love the club, our emotional investment makes us lose sight of what is important. We see how other clubs are doing. We see how certain things are happening in and around the club. We see all the shit that's put on internet forums and shit that's said on podcasts. And we get wound up. And I repeat, we lose sight of what is important. Now, at this moment in time, we have a squad devoid of confidence. It's clear to see. And I know what people are going to say. Well, are you surprised because the club sold Bruno? Let me tell you guys something. Where was Bruno last season? Where was Bruno when Rafa was scoring goals? When Freddy Dos Santos was scoring goals? Huh? When Gayafa was playing? When man like Harudo was in goal? Like, where was this guy? So are we going to sit here and think, oh my God, Bruno's gone. He's got all of our goals. He's done. We finished. Think about what you guys are saying and it comes out loud. Yeah. I said it at the beginning of the season. He's stat pads. He ain't all that. But I'm not going to go into that. What everyone is doing by jumping on this Bruno bandwagon and we're not signing any players, we are indirectly shitting on these players that we've got right now. I said this, right? I said something. There's a load of comments coming out. I'm going to bring them up in just a bit, yeah? But there's something that I said. I distinctly remember saying this. It was after we lost 1-0 at the Magario to Olympiacos, the season we won the league. That's when I had more hair, believe it or not. I said players need to step up, step out. In fact, I said it when we lost 3-0 to Olympiacos last season as well. Players need to step up or step out. Well, I'm going to say this right now. Supporters, fans, Obadi, we need to step up or step out. Our players don't need to step up or step out. They need to step up and fuck shit up. Because let's get it right. Let's get it right. I don't want to hear I don't want to hear about Provlimata. Yeah, I don't care about shit that happens at the top anymore. I'm done with it. I'm done. I don't want to hear any mention of them lot at the top. I don't care, right? They're irrelevant to me, like they should be irrelevant to you, because them lot ain't on the pitch putting the ball in the back of the net, yeah? They ain't the ones on the pitch taking all the criticism from the people in the stands, yeah? Sure, they get criticised on social media and some people might kick off in the stands and whatnot, but as far as I'm concerned, they want you lot to shit on the manager. They want you lot to shit on the players because in their eyes, it makes their lives easier to sack the manager, to get rid of that player. And contrary to what we believe, getting rid of players doesn't mean that we're going to bring in players, does it? So again, I'm not talking about them. And I don't give a shit about other clubs, right? Selling other players or I don't care. I don't give a shit. Because right now, all I see is murmur, go. I don't give a shit. Stop moaning. How about all of that negative energy? And you know what? To be honest, I'm a hypocrite because I've been the same. I've been lambasting certain players and I've been saying, but you know what? I've taken a step back the past few days because a lot of shit has happened. A lot of shit has happened. Believe me, I can't say what I know right now. Because if you knew what I knew, there'd be a fucking riot. And it wouldn't be nice. Believe me. So I'm going to keep shut, yeah, in that respect. But we need to sit here and realize that this is the squad that we've got and we're going to back them. I don't want to see people on social media saying, I don't like Zahari, or I don't like this one, I don't like that one. You're not helping them. Because if you are the kind of person that goes on social media to slate the manager, to slate the players, and as again, I hold my hands up and say, I've done it myself, but I'm changing. I'm dropping all this bullshit. Notice the player that I shit on the most is fucked off. He didn't put up a fight to stay, did he? Did he? Because all of this, we sold him, blame the board, right? How about you blame the guy for wanting to leave and not wanting to stay? How about that? Yeah. Anyway, again, I regress. I regress. I feel like I'm regressing and losing my hair. So instead of us sitting here saying this one shit, that one shit, how about you take that energy, yeah, and be cool about it and back them instead. If you got all that akkos and all that anger, do you know what? Just fucking back them because that's what they need right now. That's what they need right now. You know, listen, we've all got problems and football is our salvation, isn't it? We watch games and that's what we look forward to the most. You know, we might have a shit day, but hey, you know what? I'm on here playing tonight. Let's get behind them, you know? Because we've all got problems. Whether it be bills or it be relationship problems or whatever, you know. And other people haven't got many problems. People haven't got many problems. Okay, well, what's my biggest problem right now? What? Because my daughter's teacher doesn't have an OnlyFans account? That's my biggest problem. But really and truly, I'm trying to be a bit jovial here because I think right now, as I said, we need to get behind these boys and get behind this coach. Yeah. A lot of people have been saying to me, oh, well, he's not really an Omonia man. Well, let me tell you something. Yeah. The guy is still here. He could have walked. He could have walked. People can say, well, yeah, if he walks and he loses out, his contract runs out in 3 months' time, doesn't it? Because the club have got an option to extend it to 2024. So he knows that in 3 months he could be out the door. He could have walked sooner and not taken the 3 month extra that he would have got. Do you get what I'm saying? Money doesn't matter to a lot of people, believe it or not. Yeah? It's all about pride. And if he feels that he can do a job and turn things around, in spite of what's happening, yeah, I think we need to back him and give him his fucking credit for sticking around. Can you imagine, yeah, if you're with a girl and she's shagging every fucking bloke down the road, she goes to Rumours nightclub and she gets drilled by 5 guys, are you still going to be with her? No. Exactly. So you got to thank this guy for sticking up because he's getting drilled all over the fucking place. Yeah, not literally, but metaphorically. I look at this squad, yeah, and I look at Fabiano, that won MVP, has been one of our best players, if not the best ever goalkeeper to play in Cyprus. I look at Uzoho, and yeah, he's made a few mistakes, but no one was talking about the mistakes when he had an MVP performance at Old Trafford. No one. See, like, Banayi gets so much stick from fans. Why is he still here? Well, has he put a foot wrong whenever he's been given his opportunity the past few years? I haven't seen him make many mistakes, if any. I look at our right backs. We've got Matthews, that had Messi in his fucking pocket, playing for Celtic. He's been one of our best players this season. Sutti's got bigger arms than fucking John Cena. You don't fuck about with him. He's giving it the fucking work. He's been doing well. I look at Lesiacs. What's happened to Lesiacs? What's happened to him? Well, do you know what? Yes, he hasn't been great. However, we have seen what he is capable of. Now, people say, oh, mistakes. Yeah, well, he's capable of getting 16 fucking assists in a season, isn't he? He's capable of whipping balls in the box. He's capable of delivering. How about we get behind the guy and stop worrying about all the shit that perhaps he may or may not have done off the field in his private life? How about we focus on what's on the pitch? We've got a 19-year-old left-back on loan from Olympiacos, and everyone is raving about him. And do you know what? Well-deserved did so. He's deserved it. This is his first full season in first-team football. He still needs that fucking push. He still needs that confidence to carry on doing what he's doing. Adam Lang, a player who, again, I've been critical of. But then when you look at the bigger picture, look how many times Harry Kane's been in his back pocket. This is what I mean, what players are capable of doing. I've seen some of Militic's matches when he was at Partizan Belgrade. He ate a lot of strikers. Yeah. Eustace played in La Liga. People could criticize him all he wants, or all you want. But the fact is, he has the ability. I look at this squad from top to bottom, from front to back, and I see nothing but quality there. But it's up here. It's up here. Now, let's flip it a little bit, yeah? Imagine you're at home or you're at the gym. Chris will attest to this. When you're at the gym and you're lifting weights, right? If you've got someone spotting you and giving you that motivation to do that extra 10%, you're going to do it. You're going to work your ass off to do it. But if every day you go to the gym and someone says, you're fat, you're shit, you can't lift nothing, you ain't going to want to do it. And while you can argue that players need to be self-motivated, there's only so much self-motivation they can fucking do. So right now, instead of hitting me up or other people on Instagram and saying to me, I don't think this one should work, whatever. Everything that I've said in the past about the players and everything like that, I'm putting it all to one side. All the negativity, all that criticism, I'm putting it all to one side. Varetica, I'm done with this shit. Yeah? And you lot should be done with this shit as well. Get behind the manager, because Bob said we've got a tricky game. It's a difficult game, honestly. Regardless of where they are in the table, it's always a difficult game. It could be top v bottom. It's always going to be a difficult game for either club. Yeah? And I know there's going to be loads of fans going to that game. I know there's going to be loads. And I want every single one of them to sing from first minute to the 90th to the 95th, to however many minutes the Cypriot FA want to give honestly, because it's their birthday present. And there. Because it's always been us against them. Us against the rest. Think about how this club was formed, the history of this club. Yeah? And you don't need the Chanlui to tell you, the boy that doesn't live in Cyprus. Yeah? I don't need to tell you. You lot should know about the history of the club. This club, right, has got overcoming adversity in its DNA. Understand this. Every single challenge this club has faced, we've overcome it somehow. Sure, we might not have been successful, five titles in 32 years, but we have overcome these fucking hurdles, and we've done it mazi. Think about it. We've all stuck together because all the other clubs, they've got their little glickers, and there, all to one side. And think about what's happening internally at the club. The players and the coach, mazi. The coaching staff, mazi. Bemoisi, come on, tell me what I'm saying so wrong right now, because I'm seeing people putting up all these things, and you know, I'm not even going to fucking read it. I can't be bothered, because I don't want to see negativity on my fucking screen. I'm not having it. Not now. Not today. Not today. I'm not fucking having this. Yeah? Because we can say, oh, this and that has happened at the top and it's not looking good. I don't care about what's happening at the top anymore. I don't care. Yeah? I don't care. We need to get behind this club and see it as a siege mentality. Us against them, like it's always been. Because as I said before, certain people want us to turn on each other. Certain people want us to turn on the players. They want us to turn on the manager because it makes their life easier. It does. We don't do that anymore. Not on this pod anyway. So from now on, there is no mention of the three amigos up there. No mention. I'm not talking about them. They don't exist. Like the scouting team, doesn't exist. They will not get my time. Roy and Chris and Muggy and whoever comes on can talk about them. I'm not mentioning them ever again. They do not exist. It's that simple. So, whether you're at home, Dora, or if you're in the Gafenea, I don't know if people still go to the Gafenea anymore. Last time I came to Cyprus, there weren't any, even old people in the Gafenea. Maybe they're too scared to go because of COVID. I don't fucking know. But I'm sick to death of sitting here and reading all of these negative comments about the current players and this and that. Okay, they've underachieved and they'll be the first ones to admit it. But we have got a head coach here that knew nothing about the Cypriot environment, knew nothing about Cyprus, knew nothing about the club. He's come in here, clean slate, and he's seen what's happening all over the pitch, all over the fucking stands, all over the fucking boardroom, all over whatever. And he's thinking, what the fuck am I doing here? But he's still here because he believes in these players. He believes that these players can turn things around. And it might not be winning the title, but hey, top three isn't impossible. You're going to laugh, but it's not impossible. Winning the cup isn't impossible. Yeah? Everyone's saying that we're out. We got Apoel. We're out. We got Apoel. Ooh, we're out already. Well, with this defeatist attitude, what do you expect? I'm not going to sit here and on this very podcast, I'm not going to sit here on my podcast, something that I created with Roy and Chris, right? And shit on every single player and shit on the fans. I just want you guys to realize that you are needed more than ever. More than ever. You don't realize what fan power can do. Yeah? You don't realize what fan power can do. Trust me. What's been happening in the past few days, fan power can do a lot. It could do a lot of damage, but it could do a lot of good as well. Just remember that. So as I said, I want people to put things into perspective and not lose sight of what is important. We're not going to sit here on our hands and fucking say, oh, everything's okay, and see the fuck guy around us drinking our cafe like the fucking meme. But we rally together like we do. Because listen, I was at the cup final in May. It's the first time I'd been to an Omoni game in years, because every time I came to Cyprus, it was the summer and the season was done. And I'll tell you, when I came to that cup final, forget the fact there was a cup final. The people with the flags and the scarves, decorating their cars. Yeah? The flares, the fireworks. You guys, just everyone together. We need to carry on the momentum and keep this going. Yeah? Because, as I said before, there are people that want us to fail internally. They want us to fail. They want the players to fail. They want the manager to fail. Whether you want to believe it or not. That's what I believe anyway. And we don't give them that satisfaction. We don't give them the satisfaction by turning on the coach or the players. We don't do it. Get behind them. Get behind them, because tonight is a big game. But it's the first day. The first day. It's a new day. It's a new beginning. And I will be fucked if I let anyone get in the way of this fucking shit, especially with this podcast. Trust me. Because, as we say in England, don't piss me off. It's that simple. Anyway, I'm going to... One minute. Stefano says here, no fan will do what is required because they're fed up with everything, and that includes me. Well, you're part of the problem, Stefano Mu. You're part of the problem. But this is something that you can fix. This is something that you can fix. It's like I keep saying, don't worry about the little things. Yeah? I'll give you an example. My daughter, Cortez, I went to pick her up from netball. She came out of Angeli. Mudraus Hamer. I'm like, no me bates. What's wrong with you? Fuck is wrong with you? You just played netball. Vale, head down. Gori, tell me what's wrong with you. Stefania, what the fuck is wrong with you, kid? Tell me. Otherwise, I start crying. What are you crying for? I was goalkeeper and I wanted to be a striker or a shooter or what the fuck they call them in netball. I'm playing netball. And I asked the teacher to swap. She wouldn't do it. And then another kid asked to swap with me. And then she asked me to swap. And it's not fair. Like, okay, let's get this straight. Is this going to impact your life? No. Is this going to help you get on in life? No. What does this make you? A murmura. That's what it makes you. Yeah. Worry about the things that you can fix. Yeah. So if you feel that the club is letting you down at the top, that's their problem. It's not your problem. The problem that you have or the issue that you have is overcoming that anger and that rage and that resentment. Yeah. Direct it in the right way. Because let's be honest, it's like I keep saying, Omonia sell papers, Omonia get clicks. Yeah. Look at the websites. You go on, say, for example, 24 Sports, and you click on Omonia, and you got a whole list of stories. And one of the stories might be like, Mix was spotted eating ice cream. Like, really? Omonia get clicks. So the more we fail, the more that others love it. And the more people moan, and the more fans go on Facebook and Instagram and all that to shit on the marketing page or the Omonia official page, the more these fucking papers love it and all these other fans love it. You're giving them the satisfaction. And I know it's difficult to get behind the team when things aren't great. But if you're there for the good, be there for the bad. And be positive and say, do you know what? This team won the title a couple of years ago. This team won the cup last season. It might not be the greatest squad in the whole fucking world. It might not be Paris Saint-Germain or Man City or whoever the fuck it is. Yeah? But we back them. But this is what we do. This is what we do, Stefano. I love you, bruv, but you need to change your mentality. You need to change it because I'm not going to sit here and be so fucking low and shit on them. I'm not going to do it. I'm done with it. The people that deserve the stick ain't going to get it because I ain't giving them my attention. They're dead to me. That's simple. And that is what you lot should be thinking as well. They don't exist. They don't exist. What's the point? Because you're getting angry over something that you cannot control. But what you can control is your love for the club and your determination and what you want to see from these players. Getting behind them, backing them. Yeah? That is what we need to do. That's exactly what we need to. Still, don't swear, please. What do you mean? Fucking swear if I want. Anyway. So that's it. I've said what I had to say. I've gone on for 23 minutes, and I'm pretty sure that some of these comments or some of the things I've said are going to be clipped and used on other websites. I couldn't give a shit, in all fairness, because you're making me famous. Thank you. So yeah, as I said, get behind them. Get behind them. That is all they want. That's all they want. Then that is what they need. Let's get it right. That's exactly what they need right now. So I'll see you guys tonight. 3 points, Bob said. Mark my words.